Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Kindred Souls of Brooklyn. And folks, it's always great to wake up and get good news. I mean, first of all, waking up is good news in and of itself. But I was happy to find out today that Pathmark, their one store that's in Brooklyn that opened up in 2019, is doing extremely well, and that there are big plans to open up a lot more Pathmark stores in Brooklyn. Stay tuned for a really cool video. I'm going to reminisce about Pathmark, talk about their spokesman, talk about the old commercials they used to have, and talk about some really great memories that I have about Pathmark. I mean, it's a place that I grew up with. It was started like 3 years after I was born in 1968. So hope you enjoy it. Stay tuned. Pathmark. Right back at you. First off, I have really fond memories of Pathmark. I mean, I'm a PM person, a night person, and I remember when Pathmark first opened in Brooklyn in 1973, the first place it was ever open was near Coney Island, and right near the Nebraska Diner, which is now, it's called Retro Diner or Bay Parkway Diner, something like that. But that was the first location that opened way back in 1973. And a big shout out to my cousin Billy Stefanelli, who's living in Georgia now. We got together with them. His mom and my mom were sisters. And it was 1973, and we were so excited to go see a store that was open for 24 hours, a grocery store that was open 24 hours. And we were used to going to Key Food on Prospect Avenue, which was Bohack back at that time. And seeing a place that big with that many employees and that was open 24 hours, it was so amazing. It sounds stupid, but it's one of the best memories I had ever from being a kid, because I guess it was exciting. I got together with my cousin. We went there. We bought like Entenmann's donuts. I think literally that was the first time I ever ate Entenmann's donuts too, the chocolate donuts, and that was like the start of a lifelong trend. So I just thought it was wonderful. So I have a lot of positive, happy memories about Pathmark. So let me tell you about Pathmark, what's going on now with it, and all the great things that it do to come up in Brooklyn. The Allegiance Company now owns the Pathmark. They actually bought all the rights, all the intellectual property, and they did that back in 2016. But on February 10th, 2019, they opened up a Pathmark store in Brooklyn on Albany Avenue. And I actually called up the corporate headquarters today, and they didn't give me a lot of information, but they did say that the store was doing really, really well. And because of the pandemic and different things that have been going on, they didn't really expand. Their plans were to expand into Brooklyn a lot quicker, but with the pandemic and all the stuff going on, they turned around and they kind of held that off. But now that we're emerging from that a little bit, they did tell me that the store in Albany is doing really, really well. In fact, let me put a picture of the store up right now. I even called the store too, and they were really, really nice at the store. And I'm really happy to see that this brand is coming back. Of course, when Pathmark was, when they went bankrupt, they were owned by the A&P Corporation. That was a very old company too, and pretty much they just didn't modernize, and that's what kind of killed them. They didn't keep up with all the new trends, the organic foods coming in and all that. That was one of the things that signaled their demise. But with the new thing coming up, and the new store, they're really up on all of that stuff. And I'm really happy to see this happening because, again, it's more jobs for Brooklyn. It's a brand that we all know and trust. Even though it's owned by a different company, they are trying to keep it really tight and really secure with what the brand stood for before. And that's really always a great thing. I wonder what A&P stands for. It stood for Atlantic and Pacific Tea Company, which was amazing because my mother was a huge tea drinker, and she loved tea from A&P, and then they went out of business, and well, she went to Tetley Tea. But yeah, it's what that stood for. I don't know what Pathmark you guys used to go to, but we always went to the one, like I was telling you, the one on Coney Island. And also, we went to the one on 16th Street and 16th Avenue. That was a popular one. What I liked about that one was it was kind of a weird thing. It was in like an old factory. But what was really nice about this one, it was great to go there in the wintertime because you parked like in an indoor garage and you took the elevator like up and down to it. So that was pretty neat. Liked that one a lot. And probably the most popular one that we went to was the one at Gowanus, which was right near the 9th Street F train stop on the Culver line. So what was your favorite Pathmark to go to? There was quite a few of them in New York, New Jersey, Connecticut. I think they were even in Delaware too. What I always thought was cool about Pathmark too is they had a really good guy as their spokesman. They had this guy called James Cameron. He was actually a Broadway actor, lived around the New York area, and he did all the Pathmark commercials for about 20 years. He was actually in a lot of movies too. He was in Poltergeist, he was in China Syndrome, he's in a lot of TV shows. So I want to add a couple commercials right after this, and you'll see James Cameron in some of these old classic commercials. But again, I think it's just a wonderful thing that they're reviving this brand, and it's going to be providing more jobs. So I think it's really cool. So stay tuned for some couple of old Pathmark commercials that I found.
Flip the coupon. coupons in this holiday savings circular in Sunday's newspaper or at Pathmark. Save up to $1.70 on a half gallon of Breyer's ice cream, $1.69. Get 2-liter Pepsi, 79 cents. Nestle's morsels, an 11.5-ounce bag, $1.59. Pathmark, where you're the one who's number one.
Save in every aisle. Save in every department. Save in every case. So many savings, we're not sure how we fit them all in the store.
This week, get yellow tag savings on Purdue Oven Stuffer Roaster, just 78 cents a pound with card. And General Mills cereal, 2 for just $5.
Pathmark, save all over the place.
I hope you enjoyed that video on Pathmark, and I want to wish all the future Pathmark stores that are going to be opened up the best of luck. I'm really happy for the brand, excited for what's going to come, and we're going to see. I think it's going to be a really great thing, bringing more jobs to Brooklyn and all over, wherever Pathmark opens up again. So I want to wish them nothing but the best of luck. So folks, if you enjoyed that video, please subscribe, leave me a comment. We really appreciate it. Let me know which Pathmark you guys always shopped in, and who knows, maybe it'll be a whole revitalization of the brand. Who knows, we could sure use it. So folks, I'll see you in the next video. This is Al signing off. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye now.